invention that my dad and my brother came up with. It's a nice desk, sleek design that goes over your treadmill so you can walk and work. My father won't let me work without burning calories. Actually, I just wanted to promote it in hope that my brother would give me 20% of the profits of all that sell from this. So if you do buy one at thewalkandwork.com, note that Joy sent you. Wink. But enough of these shameless plugs. Let me just hop back on the Walk and Work and answer the latest Ask Joy question. Come on over. My fiance and I met through dance classes. We have been together 3 years, but he stopped coming to classes a while after we got together, but I kept going. I have encouraged him in vain to keep dancing with me. I love to dance and have been assisting with teaching the classes. However, my fiance wants me to stop going to the classes because he thinks it's inappropriate for me to dance with other guys. Let me be clear that I am not going to class to meet men. In fact, most of the time I end up dancing as the guy. Awkward. Sadly, this is driving a wedge between us. I have tried every way I can think to assure him that there is no reason for him to be jealous, but it makes no difference. I want him to trust me and not ask me to give up something I enjoy because he feels jealous. So, do you think I'm being terribly disrespectful? I welcome your thoughts. Well, here are my thoughts, and thank you for that question. The first thing when you ask, am I being terribly disrespectful? Being disrespectful is a way in which you communicate, not necessarily what you're communicating. So if you're communicating this kindly and with respect in a way that you know would not make him feel disrespected, then you are free to tell him whatever you need to tell him. Unless you feel like the Lord's saying, keep your mouth shut right now. Being disrespectful is not just communicating. So you did mention that you have been asking him in vain, which makes me think that you might be, I don't know, in vain makes me think like, so be careful on how you communicate, but you have every right, especially because he's your fiance, to communicate your heart about this topic, which I think is quite serious. Not just because of the dancing, but because of some underlying issues, which I'll address later. But what I first want to tackle is the issue of where your fiance might be coming from. Let's just be empathetic and get in his shoes for a second, which would be, why did he come to dance classes? I don't know. If he's still not doing it, I'm guessing it's not the same passion level that you have for dancing. So he came, my guess is to meet a woman, and he met someone, and he fell in love with them, and it was you. And now he's not doing dance classes anymore because he's met his wife, and what does he do? He starts imagining what's happening at dance classes. So you're there, you're having fun, but he's imagining all these men who had the same intentions that he did, which was to go and fall in love, and he assumes they're going to fall in love with you because he loves you, and he fell in love with you. So being empathetic to that, and also just the issue of oftentimes, this is a generalization, but a lot of guys, dancing for them is far more sexual than it is for women. It can be sexual for women, but a lot of times, girls just want to have fun. So your intentions are pure, your conscience is clear, you enjoy this. This is a creative outlet for you. The deeper issue has nothing to do with dancing. The deeper issue is that you find yourself trustworthy and your fiance is projecting that he finds you untrustworthy. This is a huge issue, and you need to resolve it sooner than later. I think you both need to go to wise counsel and talk this through. It is okay to delay your marriage, to postpone it, and I know that's so hard. You're in love and you probably have wedding invitations sent out, but this is a huge issue. The trust issue is not going to go away after you get married. And I will say to you that women who know these problems and then get married and then start resenting their husband for still not trusting them or not letting them have this thing that they're so passionate about, I'm sorry, but you walked into it. You could have addressed it before you got married. So you know now that this is an issue that needs to be taken care of. And if you move forward with the wedding without getting it taken care of, I won't feel bad for, I mean, yes, I will feel bad for you, but you know now. You know. So don't think that having a wedding ring on your finger is all of a sudden going to make him trust you. So if you take care of this and you know, like you said here, that your conscience is clear, you know your motives are pure, then be free in that. 1 Timothy talks about having a clear conscience. What you said here is true, and you do have a clear conscience and you just enjoy this. That would be something that you would want your husband to be excited for you about, to enjoy that you dance, and if he doesn't go with you, that he's still just supportive of this creative outlet that you have. I think sometimes as Christians we are so apt to not trust God in these bigger things? Do I trust that God is good despite all of these things that could happen? Because if he doesn't come to grips with that, he's going to live his whole life in fear and jealousy. We all are prone to do that because we all have fears that we project onto other people.
On the next Ask Joy, Joy answers the age-old question, do forcibly administered infant calisthenics cause trauma to the K-9 psyche? Tune in next time to find out.